the sky look like?
We're counting down to the last ride in Hawkins. And if you're already feeling the void, don't worry. Across Netflix, Prime Video, and Apple TV, there are series packed with strange disappearances.
But in fact, connected. What is being visited upon
Alternate dimensions, and monsters lurking just out of sight. Let's jump into the 10 shows that deliver the closest thing to Stranger Things before Season 5 arrives. Number 10, Invasion, Apple TV.
Test us. To see if it can break us.
Help me! Please!
Invasion isn't a show about aliens crashing down in the first 5 minutes. It's about the quiet dread of realizing the world is ending and no one knows how to stop it. Premiering on Apple TV Plus in 2021 and now 3 seasons deep, this slow-burn sci-fi epic stretches across continents and languages, following soldiers, scientists, broken families, and ordinary people who were never meant to be heroes. Instead of explosions and one-liners, it leans into panic, grief, and the unnerving way disaster creeps into daily life. Over time, the story grows bigger and stranger. The mystery deepens, the stakes widen, and humanity's resilience becomes the beating heart beneath the terror. Invasion takes patience, but if you like atmospheric storytelling, emotional realism, and alien fiction rooted in human fear and hope, it's a world worth falling into. Number 9, Goosebumps, Disney.
Dad! Not a good time, Devin! Holy crap! There's something...
Goosebumps isn't just nostalgia. It's Stranger Things energy filtered through childhood nightmares and mystery-driven chaos. Instead of simple kid-friendly scares, this reboot leans darker, sharper, and way more emotional than you'd expect. The series blends supernatural danger, small-town secrets, and teen drama with eerie lore straight from the classic books. Haunted cameras, cursed masks, sinister dummies, and shadowy forces creeping in from the past. What makes it click is the tone. Spooky but grounded, creepy but character first. The mysteries unravel across seasons instead of one-off stories, giving you that addictive, just one more episode pull. If you grew up with R.L. Stine, this hits the nostalgia nerve. If you didn't, it still feels fresh, like a gateway series into darker sci-fi and supernatural worlds. Weird, unsettling, surprising, and a perfect bridge between childhood horror and grown-up thrills. Number 8, Paper Girls, Prime Video.
You girls traveled out at your time. That's a capital offense.
Paper Girls feels like stepping into a fever dream of the late 80s, but with cosmic warfare, alternate futures, and impossible choices waiting on the other side. What starts as a simple early morning paper route suddenly spirals into a war between time-traveling factions, and 4 kids from 1988 are thrown into a future they never expected, including meeting older versions of themselves who didn't turn out the way they imagined. This isn't just sci-fi adventure. It's emotional, weird, bittersweet, and deeply character-driven. The show blends the friendship energy of Stranger Things with the existential time loop wonder of Dark, but still feels like its own thing. Scrappy, intimate, and surprisingly heartfelt. It's short, it's bold, and it deserved way more than 1 season. But what we got is genuinely special. Number 7, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Netflix. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina takes the familiar teen growing up in a weird town energy and plunges it straight into a gothic nightmare of witchcraft, ancient rituals, and cosmic darkness. Instead of nostalgia and bikes, you get candlelit halls, demons whispering in the corners, and a main character torn between 2 worlds, mortal life and the occult legacy she can't outrun. Sabrina faces monsters and mysteries just like the Hawkins crew, but here the threat isn't just from another dimension. It's baked into her bloodline, her destiny, and the town itself. Rituals, secret societies, forbidden magic, parallel versions of yourself. It's bold, eerie, and filled with unsettling supernatural stakes. It's teen drama meets occult thriller, and when this show leans into its darker side, it absolutely casts a spell. Number 6, Tales from the Loop, Prime Video. Tales from the Loop isn't loud or flashy or built on jump scares. Instead, It's haunting in the quietest, most human way possible. This is small-town mystery, where reality bends slowly, where machines rust in fields, time stutters, futures collide with childhood, and love and loss sit right beside impossible science. Like Stranger Things, it blends suburban nostalgia with eerie experiments beneath the surface. But here, the fear isn't monsters in the dark. It's time slipping through your fingers, memory fading, and the universe changing you in ways you can't undo. Every episode feels like a bittersweet dream, beautiful, lonely, and deeply emotional. If you like sci-fi that hits your heart first and your brain second, this is one of the most soulful, meditative shows you'll ever watch. Number 5. Station 11, Max.
We have to abandon the future!
Some apocalypse stories are about chaos and survival. Station 11 is about what comes after, when the world goes quiet, and all that's left is memory, art, and the fragile threads that tie people together. This limited series ran for 10 episodes, adapted from Emily St. John Mandel's novel, and it doesn't lean on shock value or zombies. Instead, it weaves time, grief, found family, and fate into something haunting and unexpectedly beautiful. We follow a traveling theater troupe performing Shakespeare across a reshaped world, because even when everything collapses, stories still matter. The pacing is patient, the emotions cut deep, and the characters feel painfully human. If you like post-apocalyptic tales with soul and poetry, the kind that stay with you instead of just scaring you, Station 11 is unforgettable. Number 4. The OA, Netflix.
For all of it. The biggest mistake I made was believing that if
Every once in a while, a series arrives that doesn't just tell a story, it asks you to believe in one. The OA ran for 2 seasons and 16 episodes before being abruptly canceled, leaving behind one of the most passionate cult followings in modern TV. At its core is Prairie, a missing woman who returns home with scars, new sight, and a story that stretches across dimensions, trauma, faith, and the deep human need for connection. It blends mystery, sci-fi, supernatural elements, and raw emotion into something that shouldn't work, yet somehow feels transcendent. The dance-like movements, the shifting realities, the intimate small-town meetings in a dimly lit house. It all builds to a story that feels deeply personal and mythic at once. Not everyone gets the OA, but for those who do, it feels like discovering a secret universe where belief itself becomes a doorway. Number 3. Sense8, Netflix.
You can access each other's knowledge, language, skills.
Some shows want to entertain you. Sense8 wants to connect you. Created by the Wachowskis, it ran for 2 seasons and 24 episodes before Netflix canceled it, sparking one of the most passionate fan movements the platform has ever seen. And it's easy to see why. Sense8 isn't just sci-fi. It's a love letter to humanity, identity, and the strange miracle of empathy. 8 strangers across the world, suddenly linked by mind and emotion, sharing skills, trauma, language, and hope like they share breath. The show leaps across continents, cultures, and heartbreaks with sweeping ambition. One minute you're in Nairobi, the next in Seoul, Mexico City, Berlin. It's intimate and global, tender and explosive, messy and transcendent. Sense8 doesn't just ask who we are, it dares us to feel like we are one. Number 2. Twin Peaks, Paramount Plus.
Really?
There are shows that influence television, and then there's Twin Peaks, the series that rewired it. Originally airing in 1990 to 1991, the mystery of Laura Palmer gripped an entire culture, blending small-town Americana with dream imagery, cosmic horror, and surreal humor in a way nobody had dared attempt on mainstream TV. And just when the legend felt like myth, David Lynch returned 25 years later with Twin Peaks: The Return, an 18-episode event in 2017 that shattered structure, expectation, and genre all over again. The result isn't just a revival. It's considered by many critics one of the greatest cinematic achievements of the 21st century. Strange, hypnotic, terrifying, and occasionally tender, Twin Peaks doesn't chase nostalgia, it haunts it. If Stranger Things is the roller coaster version of the supernatural, Twin Peaks is the fever dream that inspired the park. Number 1. Dark, Netflix. There are great shows. And then there is Dark, the kind of series that doesn't just entertain, but rewires your brain. Set in the quiet town of Winden, it begins with a child disappearing and spirals into a labyrinth of time loops, family secrets, and fate twisting back on itself. What starts as a mystery becomes a cosmic tragedy, exploring free will, identity, and how far we'll go to fix what's broken. Every detail matters, every silence is loaded, and every reveal hits like a shockwave. It's dense, emotional, and relentlessly intelligent, the rare series that trusts the audience to keep up. And when it all comes full circle, it's not just satisfying, it's haunting. Dark isn't just the closest show to Stranger Things in tone, it's the one that changed the game, and there it is. Proof that the Upside Down isn't the only place where mystery, emotion, and otherworldly wonder collide. 10 stories that twist reality, bend time, and remind us why Stranger Things hit so hard in the first place. Because beneath the monsters and portals, it's always been about people trying to hold on to each other in a world that keeps slipping away.
Future me will know how to get us home.
So now I want to hear from you. Which one are you jumping into before Hawkins gives us its final goodbye? Drop your pick in the comments.
これはパターンです。つまりメッセージ。
一体何するつもりなの？
コンタクトする。
If this list helped fill that Stranger Things-sized void in your watch list, tap like, hit subscribe, and share it with a friend who's already missing Mike.
Oh, that's not good.
11 and the rest of the crew. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next world.